Here comes Scholle, starting to make moves, trying to close the gap down to Leon Ulbricht. Hello and welcome to Erzurum, Turkey for the fourth race on the FIS Snowboard Cross World Cup Tour. First, I've got the men's semi-finals. Olympic champion Alessandro Hammerle in the red has Aidan Scholle in green. Quentin Sodergas in blue alongside him. Theodore McLemore has made an outstanding start to his sixth World Cup. Not quite the quickest start in the semi-finals as Aidan Scholle powers himself out the gate ahead of the Olympic champion. McLemore in third and Quentin Sodergas down in fourth, in blue at the back. That's where the position he was in the quarterfinal, where he got himself all the way up. But Scholle leads Hammerle, with McLemore now hot on the heels of our Olympic gold medalist, trying to cause another upset. He's in touching distance of the leading pair as Hammerle starts to make a move now round the outside of Aidan Scholle, going for the lead, sets himself inside, and Hammerle goes down, as does McLemore, and chaos at the back as Quentin Sodergas, I think, just sneaks inside the right side of that gate. But it looks like our Olympic champion is out of the first race post-Olympics, continuing that statistic that the Olympic champion never wins the first World Cup after winning the Olympic gold. And Scholle with an attempted suitcase grab there on the penultimate jump. That's the incident where Hammerle goes down. There we go, confirmation. Sodergas not taking correct passage, getting disqualified, and McLemore finds himself in his first World Cup big final. Leon Ulbricht, last year's winner in the red bib, has Luan Bozzolo in green alongside him. Adam Lambert. And Bozzolo out of the gate beautifully well, but so is Leon Ulbricht. And just look at the distance he's already claimed above his teammate. Lambert dropping down into third place at the moment, settling into the rhythm nicely as Ulbricht. That's his first clean passage around the first turn, holding that lead ahead of Luan Bozzolo as you see the wind howling, blowing all kinds of tricky conditions out here as Bozzolo starts to push Leon Ulbricht under pressure for the lead, and Lambert closing the gap now, searching for his way around. He's going to try put this one round the outside and then into the inside. This is where we saw the mistake from semi-final number one. Lambert not quite able to get past Bozzolo, having to hang on and not timing the rollers, starting to drop back, and that gap opens up between second and third as Leon Ulbricht survives the attack from his two competitors, and Luan Bozzolo hot on his heel edge, easily over the first two jumps. And unfortunately, I think we're about to see Adam Lambert's podium streak come crashing to an end. Leon Ulbricht, Luan Bozzolo, Aidan Scholle, and Theodore McLemore into the big final and a fight for the podium. Off with the men's small final before we get through to the men's big final. Great start from our Olympic champion. Adam Lambert just dropping down to the back. Sodergas sitting now down in third place with Martin Noel getting himself up into second place, and the Olympic champion opening up a big gap, survives that first corner, and it's now a scrap between the final three as Sodergas tries to make a move up into second place, just getting pushed around the outside, and Lambert sitting in the back hunting for his spot in the top few positions, but Noel defending beautifully well from Sodergas and Lambert. Lambert now up ahead of the French athlete. And unfortunately, Lambert goes down and Sodergas gets caught out of the same corner. He had the mistake out before. Not his fault once again, but just getting caught up in that little mess as Hammerle leads from Noel in the small final. 0.2 of a second between them. Comfortably ahead now. And they'll take first and second in the small final. Noel still trying to make moves on the Olympic champion, just to try to get himself up into fifth place. And Hammerle holds off by 0.03 of a second at the line. But we're under starters orders here in Erzurum for our men's big final, and we're out the gate, and it's a fantastic start from Aidan Scholle on the near side. Leon Ulbricht does brilliantly well though to match, gets himself back up into the lead. McLemore in yellow sits down in third with Bozzolo out and back at the moment. Ulbricht safely around the first corner in the lead. Scholle hot on his heels, and McLemore currently on par for his first World Cup podium if he can hang on a little bit. Unseated as we go through the rhythm section as Ulbricht leads Scholle, who leads McLemore. Bozzolo at the back at the moment, but here comes Scholle starting to make moves, trying to close the gap down to Leon Ulbricht, who's currently out in front with just halfway stage of the course, and Ulbricht running a little bit wide there, opens the door as Scholle closes the gap. Ulbricht holds on nicely enough in the red bib, but Scholle starting to search, looking for the opportunity, but here comes McLemore, dives down the inside of Scholle, tries to get it to stick, but Scholle defends beautifully well, and here comes Bozzolo, trying to cause that upset, and McLemore now dropping down into fourth place. It's going to be victory to make it back-to-back wins for Leon Ulbricht and Ezram. It's a photo finish for second place, and McLemore, after nearly getting himself onto the podium for the first time in his World Cup career.
How satisfying is the result for you in such challenging condition?
It's so satisfying. I can't really describe it. It was an amazing day for me. I mean, the conditions were pretty hard, but I think I had also a little bit of luck. But our boards from Team Germany were fucking rockets today. So thanks for the wax tags, and I'm happy to win this race again. I won it last year. Yeah, I like it here.
Only at the halfway stage as Leon Ulbricht leads Aidan Cholet, Johan Bozzolo, in the men's big final. So now we take a little bit of a breather. Confirmation of the final rankings. Adam Lambert, in the yellow bib, losing his podium streak. Been on the podium. But Adam Lambert holds on to the yellow bib, that triple podium at the start of the season in the first 3 races. Finishes second here today, but making it 2 wins in back-to-back Ezram races. Won the event last year, wins today. Leon Ulbricht from Germany, his 3rd World Cup victory.